I mean, you know, I mean, what can I do, G? I mean, I was blessed. But I mean, I mean, to be fair, G, you and I, we could probably do a bit of damage, couldn't we? You know, I mean,
don't let us loose in Blackpool, right?
my God, ooh, well, Blackpool, they'll be all over you, G. They'll be all over. They'll be like, who's this American? They'll be like, you know, they'll be like, he's exotic. They'll be like, Salacious, who's your exotic friend?
Would I have to break out my Southern accent?
I think they were. I think they're confused. Just the way you are now, they'll be like, he's super exotic. He's super. You know. So yeah, you do well in Blackpool. Oh, you do well. You do well. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
I'll have to get over there sometime.
Yeah, gotta make it happen. Gotta make it happen. So, yep. You know, it's just you, me, and the world at our feet.
The world.
Some things just have to be said to all the monkey lovers out there in England, down under, the States, around the world, in KoWaK. Monkey lizards make very good lovers. That's right. It's true, we're very good lovers.
Incredible lovers, you know.
Fantastic,
incredible. There ain't a word that could do
generous.
Justice. Really, generous, attentive. You know.
Yeah. Yes.
You know.
It's humanity.
You know, when you make love to the monkey lizard, everything else is like secondary thought. It's like you're caught up in the rapture of the moment, and you ask yourself, will it ever get as good as this again?
Ladies like this line up for you.
Oh, hello. Ooh.
How's your father?
How's your father? That's nice. Imagine that coming down your chimney, G.
I'd clean it specifically for her.
How are you doing, G? How are you?
Hello.
Doing well, Mr. Palps.
The Emperor's here. The Emperor is here. WORCESTER, everyone. WORCESTER. Welcome to Salacious Rum and the Lego Studs. We're starting off with our executive special assistant, the king of the gauntlet runs, and the #1 lawnmower in North Carolina, G-Force Racing 20.
That's better. I think it's better.
How have you been, G?
I'm good. I had to mute it so I didn't blast everybody out with the bags opening, but
no worries.
We are continuing on.
Oh, nice bit of Clone Wars era, bit of a clone. What's that called? It's one of the tanks. I can't remember what it's called.
It is the Republic fighter tank.
Oh, fighter tank.
With Mace Windu.
Oh, Mace.
I think I remember seeing that.
I always thought
Mace was the games. The games.
Yeah. I think we've got one of them 3.5 from the Clone Wars line. I always thought he was a bit grumpy, Mace. He's a bit.
Yeah.
George reckon a bit grumpy, wasn't he?
A little bit. If he was nicer to Anakin, things could have been different.
Yeah, a bit uppity, wasn't he, old Mace? I thought. He's full of himself, wasn't he? So what have you been up to, G? Anything?
Oh, I did a big old toy hunt yesterday and came home with one bit.
Cool.
That will be up, I think, Monday.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right. All right. Look forward to seeing that. Look forward to seeing that.
Yeah. Do you have a hangout scheduled for tomorrow?
We do. We do. We've got Mr. Star Wars Sith coming on. Mr. Star Wars Sith.
Star Wars Sith.
He's all Sithy. He failed to beat me at the on the Seriously Star Wars quiz, despite like clear, blatant attempts at cheating. Well, I think there was quite a bit of cheating going on, really, but he was definitely cheating. But he couldn't beat me. I'm undefeated. So he's coming on. So I'm gonna give him.
Cool.
I'm gonna give him some. To be honest, he's gonna get it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's gonna get it. Right. Here he is. What is thy being, thy master?
Hello, you're good.
How we doing?
Just finishing. Well, I'm going to build this one today.
Oh yeah, it's getting on.
Finish off the trio.
Yeah, get the mechs out. Get the mechs out of the way. I like the mechs.
Busters. I was going to do this one, but it seemed a bit difficult.
I went to Kohl's yesterday, which is a department store, and they had a 3-pack of all 3 of those mechs in one box.
No way. I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that before.
No. Very good. Well, see what Bob's doing. Bob is back with the Batmobile, and we are not the Batmobile. The Bat. We did pack 1 last week, so we've got pack 2 laid out, but pack 2 doesn't look that big. So I reckon I can get pack 2 and 3 done today. We'll see. So there we go. The Batwing. Let's get it laid out. And let's say hello to some folks as well. Whilst we're at it, let's move that out of the way. Got a few folks to show as well today. What a classic design, the Stormy design. You just can't.
It's great.
You can't beat it. You can't beat it.
It's always my dad's favourite.
Cool design. Was your dad's favourite?
Yeah, he loves Stormtroopers.
They don't seem to have aged either. They still look cool, don't they? Even now, like out 40 odd years later, they still look cool. They can't shoot for shit, but they look cool. They look very cool. Right, say hello to some friends. Got Pete's Toys and Tings. How you doing, Pete's? You been boot sailing? How things with you? Thanks for joining us. Got Keely Chow. How you doing, Keely? She says, hey, everybody, good morning. Good morning to you.
Hey, Keely. Hey, Pete.
And the gentleman of the community, Mr. B, says, good morning. Mr. B, good morning, Salacious and Studs. Hello, sir. Jonathan Blinky. Afternoon all. Afternoon.
Jono.
The Duffinator. The Duffman. If anyone wants to join us and come and build some Lego, you're more than welcome. The link is in the description, so feel free to hop on. Unless you're going to hop on and show us a big black rubber willy, in which case that will not be welcome. If you want to come on Lego, you're more than welcome to. Lady Catherine's in the house.
Hey, Cat.
How you doing, Cat? Hope you're doing well. I don't think Lady Catherine's built Lego with us for a while. What needs to happen? If you're bored, Lady Catherine.
She's talking to you after yesterday.
What? What? Yeah, you had to go and bring that up, didn't you? This is going to make money for a lot of people, I think. So we'll talk about it later. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Baby, I like it raw. He says, "You two are the only brick babes I need."
Oh, how nice.
Very good. Well, it's the only ones you've got today.
You don't have much choice.
I demand a recount.
Blinky says, "Hate to break it to you, G-Force, but ladies like that prefer other ladies."
Oh,
What?
that's
Elvira.
disappointing.
Elvira. I see. It's like that, is it? My mic is skipping out. Is it? Don't hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit of yeah. Jumping in.
Does
and
it
out.
do it if I mute mine, Rum?
I can't tell.
No,
I don't know how we know.
Yeah, it's still
got a robot
skipped.
in.
It's me. It's me today. That's unusual. Let's see. Let's check things. Audio.
I'm the problem. It's me.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Don't know. Jumpy, how's it going? Jumpy McClunky, the general, the Cucumber Squad. How you doing, sir? And Logical Spock as well. Live long and prosper, Logical Spock. Live long and prosper.
Yes. All hail the mighty empire.
Welcome, everyone.
Look at the propagandist. Look at the emperor's always spreading his ware.
Got to plug the brand whenever you can.
Yeah. Vadertron. How you going, Vadertron? Trying to get Vadertron onto MoNKeY-LiZaRD's Hangout one week. He's got a really interesting toy collection. A lot of cool gubbins on his channel. So I'm trying to make that happen. I don't think he's done a live stream before, so I might have to talk him through the tech. But it's very easy, Vadertron, once you get and there's no software required. What are you guys using to access? When I send you the link, you're on your phone, aren't you, G? Are you just using? You're using Chrome, I think, are you?
Yep.
Yeah.
And what are you on your laptop?
Using Firefox on my Mac. Yeah. Although yesterday was the phone because that was coming out.
Yeah.
But yeah, you jump on the phone. It's dead. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Trust me, I'm not tech-minded.
Yeah. Mr. B says it's not the stormtroopers, it's their blasters that aren't accurate. It could be. Pete says no car boot sales tomorrow will be interesting. Tomorrow will be interesting on your show. Oh, with Siffy, with Star Wars Sith. So that'll be fun. Yeah, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock UK time. What's that? 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have Star Wars Sith on. So he's going to be. Salacious will take him through the paces, and it could get a bit Siffy. Hey, Dragon Buddy.
Hey, DB.
Going, dude? He's taking LG out today on a Sunday date. Oh, look at that. Woohoo! He's on a promise, as we say in England. He's on a promise. Tonight is your night, bro. Tonight is your night, bro. You're gonna get it. Whoa. Good lads. LG deserves a bit of pampering, I think. The Cosmic Toy Man is here. Mr. Gareth. And the fantastic Cosmic Toy in Dewsbury in Yorkshire. Hello to you, sir. let's bring up my Monkey List Hangout playlist because I've got some slots and I need Vadertron on and I need Gareth on. We're gonna work this out. And anyone else that hasn't been on yet, I haven't had the Emperor on yet. The Emperor's gonna have to come on at some point, isn't he? He's evading, but he's gonna have to come
Never
on at
been
some
invited.
point and face the music. He's gonna face the music, hasn't he, G? The
That's
Emperor.
right. Everybody has to.
Everyone has to do it at some point.
Is it that I have to do what must be done?
Yeah. Do what must be done.
So
You will
be it,
go
Jedi.
to the Mustafar system. So be it, Jedi.
I love the way he just spits that word out.
Yep.
Yeah, Jedi. I have got a Star. Have I got a Star Wars Sith on? Sure, I have. Where's this link? Oh no, it's not. No, I haven't. I've messed that up. I haven't got a Star Wars Sith on. I've got him on in 22 days. Who have I got? Pete. Is it Pete? It's Pete. I've got Pete on Monday. Sorry, Pete. I messed it up. I've got Pete on. So that's going to be cool. So, so Pete's going to be put through his paces. Pete's toys and things. He's going to get the Salacious treatment on Monday. So that's going to be cool. So we're going to get some insights into the world of English Carbuta. So, Pete, you're going to have to pick out a couple of your special pieces that you found at Car Boots for us, so we can show everyone. So that's cool. So we've got Pete on Monday, and then I think I've got Tubbs. I've got Tubbs from the Culture Cast the week after.
Oh, you dug him up,
So that's
huh?
cool.
I ain't seen him since they stopped doing it for a minute.
Yeah, they're having a break. I don't know. I'm kind of miss.
Yeah, Brian's had some health issues, so.
Oh bless. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, they're good lads, though.
Yeah, they're funny. They're funny boys. DB says if she puts the cards right, she might get lucky. Good lad. Good lad. Left coast is the best coast. Oh, Rick's here. Oh, sorry, you guys. I'm with you with the pain, man. Oh, God, when the arthritis kicks in. Yeah, it's not good.
No.
I'm so sorry. Sorry about that, Duffster. I feel you. I feel you, man. I feel you. Well, I hope everyone is as good as they can be. We're heading into the festive season, so I hope people could start getting some festive love going. I, for one, I'm actually looking forward to Christmas this year. I've got some advent calendars, which I don't normally do. So I might do a little mini advent video each day, opening the calendars. So a blatant copy of Blue Harvest, I know, but looking forward to doing that. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I've got that one. Yeah, that's the one I got. And I got the Lego City one as well. Or there was a Marvel one as well that you can get. So
I had to get it this year because it's Christmas Palpatine.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Yeah, he's so cool. Yeah, I saw that.
Nice.
That's cool. Right, let's get on this. Let's get going on this Batwing. Right, let's move that out of the way. Oh, what's that?
Picked up one of them.
What's that?
It's a Christmas bauble, but you crack it open. I think it might be a random thing. Ugh.
Yeah.
And,
Blind box.
yeah, pretty much. But basically, open it, and inside is a
Cool.
Lego sleigh.
Oh,
Like a
nice.
Christmas tree. But yeah, I think you might get random things in because the box is
Oh, that's cool.
random.
Oh,
I like
nice.
that.
Picked one up.
I
They
like
were sat
that.
there on the
That's sweet.
till. You know what it's like when you're shopping and they have
Yeah.
things on the till. They draw you
Oh,
in.
just to grab you, just to get you at the last minute.
That's
I
it.
know.
Impulse purchasing.
That's it. And I fell for it. Oh, why not?
Oh, Phil, you
Happens
sorry,
to
Duffy. I'm sorry you're going through that, dude. Really sorry you're going through that. That's terrible. Oh, Ghosty's joined us. We're joined by the Ghost Walker himself.
Morning, boys.
Here he is. The only man that can welcome in all the foolish mortals. It's 1,000 Ghost.
Welcome, foolish mortals. How you doing?
Doing
How
good,
you doing?
Ghosty. I hope
Oh,
you are.
Sir? How you doing? How are you?
Not bad, not bad.
There you go. People are happy to see you.
Small
Good
little
to see you.
sets.
Gareth, I wish Mark would join us. If he's building an ATT, he won't, because you know what he's like. He's got to get his views for his channel. He's got to get his views for his channel. But if you do go over there, you should come over here and build with us.
I saw that was
chat to Mark.
gonna be going. I was like, well, who's? But I'll have to have it on.
Tell him off for us if you're going over there, Gareth. Tell him off. Say, come on, go and build with Rum and Ghost and the crew. So, Ghosty? How are you doing, man? How are you, man? Are you all right?
Not bad. Just same as always. Just kind of chugging along.
Yeah, life in the bus lane.
Yeah.
What do you got there?
This is an MTV.
Oh, that's cool.
Set.
Oh, nice. Is that Lego?
I'm interested to see how those are.
Yeah, Walmart has got this new little section they called that has like stuff from the show Yellowstone and MTV and things like that, and they're not Lego, but you know, that never stopped me before. But they're just small little sets. I like the box. So
yeah, I like the box. Yeah, that's very 80s.
Another reason I got it, and then I'll put together Dolby.
Oh, cool.
He even has a sock.
Cool. Oh, that's cool.
How exactly do the house elves do laundry? They're not allowed to be given clothing.
Can you share? I think there is a setting where you can share, but I don't know how to turn that. I don't know. Does anyone know how to turn on the setting where you can share? Someone can share to other channels.
Yeah, it's in.
Guests. Is it guests? Guests can stream to their own destinations. There we go.
Yeah.
Gareth, there you go. I've ticked that, Gareth. So so the link is in the thing. If he can if he wants, I bet he won't. I bet he'll go. No, I want to do it on mine. But it'd be great if he could come over here and we could all chat together. But I've turned the button on so people can stream to another channel if they want. So there we go. There we go. Right, where's that other piece I'm looking for? We got over there. I got some mask this week. I bought some mask. Yep. I couldn't help it. did some external consultation and got a couple of virtual credit cards to spend. So I thought, right, well, I'll knock off a couple of pieces then that I've been on the while. So I got the Rhino. It's not the best chromed the Rhino, but it's complete.
Yeah.
So
Did you upload that? I thought you had that for some reason.
no, I've got the snake oil
Yeah.
lorry. I can't remember what that's called. The snake oil and the volcano. So this was one of the big hitters that I was missing, and then also the Switchblade has been on my list for ages. Which is I love this design. I've always loved this design.
Did you happen to see Luke Reynolds' video this morning?
I did. Yes, I did.
So I did a nice picture of that.
Of this beautiful
Switchblade.
picture.
Yeah.
Beautiful picture. Such a cool design and perfect for the way that Sai adds his red in, you know.
Yep.
So yeah, I did see that. I thought, oh, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. So there we go.
Very
So
cool.
I'm after a Boulder Hill next. I'm after a Boulder Hill.
Ooh,
That's my next
big.
next on my list. Yep. Well, I've got a fetish for play sets. So we do. We all know. We all know Mark very well. Yep. Yeah, he's a stubborn bugger. So, I'm max headrooming it today. My audio must be really bad then.
You are skipping every so often.
Yeah, it goes in and out.
I might leave you on and then come back in. Do you mind?
Give it a try.
I was going to say don't do anything that I wouldn't do, but I mean, at this point, there isn't much that any of us haven't done.
Oh, fine.
Cats away.
All right.
Yes. Let's get this stream started then.
The inmates are running the asylum.
Yeah.
So, Ghosty, you've been active hunting.
Yeah, I've really needed to just get out of the house and stuff, and unfortunately that means buying.
But you're doing it the right way with the clearance stuff.
I am buying on clearance. I have I've got an order from Big Bad Toys that should be showing up shortly. Then I've got a couple orders from Entertainment Earth that should be showing up. And then probably tomorrow, I don't know, it depends. I might wander around for a little while.
Nice.
And see about, because now Burlington Coat Factory is in on the fun.
Yeah, I went there yesterday. They didn't have anything at mine.
Well, I've seen a few that they've gotten a few Transformer 86s in, and I'd like to buy a couple to open.
So how does this sound, everybody? Sound check.
Much better.
So far.
Better?
Good so far.
Yeah, so far.
Okay. Very strange. Nothing like a bit of the old on off, the old in out sort of things out. I always despair when I call up one of our engineers at work, and I'm expecting a really, sophisticated answer to the complicated problem that I've got. Like, have you turned it off? Turned it back on? Like, bloody hell! Of course I have.
It's amazing that that's like the IT fix for everything.
Yeah.
It's the one thing they tell you not to do, but then the first thing they tell you to do.
Yeah. Hello, this is Dave in IT. Who's this? This is Bob, and yes, I have tried turning it off and on.
Yes. Yes, I have located the on-off switch, and
Yes, I have watched the IT Crowd.
We are making our approach to the main generator.
Mm-hmm. I love how that was the approach to Jurassic Park 2. Have you just turned the island off and on?
yeah, exactly. We'll reboot all the fences. Yeah, good idea. Why did no one say that's a really shit idea? The dinosaurs might like move to different pens. Like,
It wasn't really thought through very well.
No. You're gonna. Oh, I'm surprised no one was like, "You're gonna do what?"
Hold on to your butts.
Bloody Dennis Nedry. What a
Newman.
what chaos he created.
And now you know why he had to go work for the post office.
One of my favorite parts of his, though, is Dodson. We got Dodson here. See, nobody cared.
Nobody cared. He will live forever because of Jurassic Park and that meme.
Yeah. Dodson. That's funny. A two-y, and then a two-y, and then a four-y. Two-y, and a four-y. And then a two-y.
Cool. Ratatouille.
And then a four-y. Yeah, so we were thinking a calendar would be good, wouldn't it? A year's calendar, with a photo for each month.
Mm-hmm.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Of course.
So I was thinking.
Nice. Got wheels.
Could always do it for charity, but I think they'd say, yes, thank you, no, never mind.
Depends who's doing it. But yes, I concur. I concur. Have we got any good movies or any good TV coming up over Christmas? I can't really think of anything that's happening. We haven't got any Star Wars, have we?
Nope. Writer's strike. Most stuff I watch isn't even having new episodes until February.
Have we got maybe Rebel Moon? Do you think? Is anyone on the Rebel Moon train?
No.
Isn't that Apple TV?
Rebel Moon.
If I was watching anything, I'd be on Apple TV watching Monarch.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair enough.
That's really good.
Yeah,
I've heard it's really good.
That's a good shout. But yeah, wasn't Rebel Moon Snyder's pitch to Lucasfilm?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Star Wars film.
I thought the trailer looks. Mind you, all of his trailers look good, don't they? They all look stylized. I think that
2-minute
the
trailer.
creator is out
Creator.
as well. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks
Yeah, that looks good.
That's on pay-per-view now. I'm waiting to see what comes up Thursday and Friday on like Vudu and stuff, and see what everybody has on sale.
Voodoo people. Put on there. Have you been playing Diablo much, Ghost?
A little bit, but Monday starts Mother's Week again.
Oh, is it?
So then I'll be able to get to, I'm at 85, 86. So once that comes on, I'll jump up to 100.
Yeah.
I'll play for a little while.
I went on yesterday for about 10 minutes, and Super John got me from level 5 to like level 30 in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What's Gareth saying? He's looking forward to Rebel Moon. Yeah, that Rebel Moon looks crazy, man. You know, they should just, yeah. Monarch. Yeah, I think I might wait. Is it episodic? I might if there's only some of them out, I might wait and then binge it. And there's
I thought it was, isn't it a movie? And there's like 2 of them.
What, Monarch?
No, I thought you were talking about Zack Snyder stuff.
I think it's I thought it was a movie, but could be
I think
wrong.
he wants to make a series of it. It's like a trilogy or something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we know how Zack Snyder trilogies work, so. Is it in black and white? Is it shot with a cell phone?
It's certainly shot in slow motion, that's for sure.
In slow motion, yeah, slow motion.
Oh, he likes slow mo, doesn't he? Yeah. Next up, is those pieces.
Yeah, that I was not happy with that little Davros child in need stuff.
Oh, I didn't watch that. Yeah,
It was
that
okay, but then Russell T. Davis came on and said how, you know, Davros had to change for the times. He couldn't be in a wheelchair anymore because that meant wheelchair people could be evil. It's like, wow. So you just recast an able-bodied person in Davros's role.
That's a bloody BBC for you. I'm telling you, the BBC have lost the plot. They've lost the plot.
I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. It's like, well, I thought Davros was a normal person who had, now, correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a long time since, you know, Genesis of the Daleks and all that's, you know, 50 years old. I thought Davros was a normal person who was developing a new weapons technology that eventually became the Daleks, and he had an accident that got him into that wheelchair. And basically, I always looked at Davros as half a Dalek, and that eventually he wanted to put himself into this stuff to continue whatever it was doing.
Right.
But now he's just this, you know, evil British scientist guy, as usual.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like, can't have people in wheelchairs be evil. Why? They can't be assholes too? That's
You
very
be
ableist of you.
pissed off if you were in a wheelchair.
Well, yeah, it's like, what? I like Davros as a character.
The thing is, I never saw him as being in a wheelchair. I just saw him as like some kind of human Dalek mutant.
Yeah, you know, because that was the thing. Their people were mutating, and he was going to control the mutation. I don't know.
Rosav says, "Cat, I cannot express enough how much I do not support Rum's underhand plans to exploit your likeness in the selling of a raunchy calendar."
Boy,
However,
that Gap jumped ship quick, don't he?
Well, it says, "However, I shall be buying 2."
Well, they're for charity, so you know,
well played, sir.
for the children.
Cat says, "Speaking about that, Rosav, Rum, I bought 2 pairs of shoes yesterday. Who do I give my receipt for reimbursement to?" Well, we did say that there would need to be eyes on, you know, the on the you know on the. We need to make sure they're suitable for the calendar, so they've got to match. So
the financial backer of said shoes will have to approve, I think.
Exactly. Apparently, this I'm not privy to who wrote this, but apparently, the shoes have to match a bikini or some sort. Apparently, allegedly.
And it's like the drapes have to match the carpet thing.
Woo! Blinky says, "For F's sake, Davros is one of the most iconic Doctor Who sci-fi villains." And Gareth, I think Gareth's a bit of an expert on Doctor Who. He says it was the fact that it doesn't fit with the history and contradicts the lore that we already have, and they changed it just to fit in with modern sensibilities. That's the BBC all over. They've really gone downhill. You used to be able to rely on the BBC as being like down the middle. But now it's.
I mean, they were the most until CNN started. They were the most reliable news agency, and then CNN was really good for a decade, and then they became all mushy and stuff.
Exactly. Whatever happened to the press being impartial? Now they have to state where Now they report from a point of view. It's like, no, we don't want your point of view. We just want to know what happened.
Yeah,
you don't have to give your opinion.
I like the. And I'm this will be all I'll say about this. The thing that blew my mind about the press recently is that they were embedded inside on the 6th and 7th of October.
Oh, well, I don't know about that, but it didn't surprise me. I mean,
yeah, the Associated Press and one other people were told all about it and were embedded inside. That's why we have such good pictures. Everybody ever wonder why we have such good pictures and video of the event? It's because the reporters were there. Where is
Cat and Bob will be paying for everything. Salacious will make sure of this.
That is true.
Salacious does have access to the credit cards.
He does.
We'll just wait until one of the puzzle streams, and then we'll get our money.
Receipts will be sent. Gareth says, so they don't want to show a disabled villain and create a new able-bodied one. No need to change the past.
Well, you could make some other scientist who Davros steals his idea. It's not above Davros to steal ideas. And in the grand scheme of things, didn't Tom Baker accidentally create the Daleks in one episode?
I think so. Mr. B has a good point. He feels as though the offer could possibly be void until we get a catwalk stroll showing off said shoes.
Well, that kind of sounds a little, like
bit pervy,
casting couch material there.
Bit pervy, but as he follows up with, "Sorry, Cat, I am still a man."
Well, okay.
He's got a point.
Fair enough.
He's got a point.
Yeah.
You know, we got. You know, I mean, what are you gonna do? Cat understands. Cat understands. You see, that's why. That's why it works with Cat. She gets us. You know, she understands.
That's how these modeling things work. You bring your own clothes, and they get a chance to look at you. What is it as? What's it in Les Miserables? It's the same with the something as it is with the grocer. A customer gets to take a look before he buys.
What?
Yeah, and so there's
What
a
are you
line
doing?
in there's a line in Les Miserables. I'll find it.
These cannons don't want to stay in place.
Hey, Bazza. How you doing, Chief? How's it going, fella? Good to see you. Oh, nice, nice. Look at this tank. Oh, you done that quickly?
Yeah, it was just one bag. But yeah, the guns don't want to stay. They droop.
Yeah.
But
Nothing worse than a droopy gun, eh? It happens.
no, the plague of the Kenner Death Star, droopy gun.
Yeah.
But my Cobra Claw is coming along nicely.
Nice. Pretty nice.
We'll have that done relatively soon. But I'm gonna bow out, fellas, and watch you and chat in the chat there. But
Good to see
we're
you,
done.
G. Thanks for stopping by.
No problem.
And, when's your gauntlet run on? Is it at 7 o'clock tomorrow?
Probably for you, 7 o'clock, 7 p.m.
Yep.
Great Britain, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So be sure to follow GeForce Racing 20 and check out his gauntlet run tomorrow. And no doubt we'll experience the full gamut of emotions on one of his crazy gauntlet runs as he goes in search of North Carolina's finest deals.
In search of
Be out here. Boobies.
All right, guys. Take care.
See you.
See ya.
Blinky says, "Oh man, only 19,000 views on an official BBC Doctor Who video. That is bad. That's terrible. Wow."
Well, it really wasn't. You know, as child in need stuff goes, it really wasn't that great of a clip. It was okay, but I mean, you know, it was more mocking than anything else.
Right.
It's basically Davros has finished creating his first Dalek, and it's got, you know, it's literally killer, and it's going to be awesome, and see this giant claw that can crush things and all that, and then the TARDIS somehow crashes through the wall. I've never seen the TARDIS do this. It flies in, crashes through the wall, and as it's coming through the wall, it breaks the arm off the Dalek. And so then the 14th Doctor comes in and does some sputtering about this and that, and he helps name the Daleks. And then he goes to leave, and the guy's like, "Hey, wait, what? You broke this." He's like, "Oh." So then he steps in, comes out with a plunger, hands it to the guy, and then leaves.
Interesting.
I'm interested to see what this Doctor is.
Yeah.
Because he's very conscious of the fact that he's, you know, David Tennant again, but he is a completely new Doctor.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, it needs to be good. I know that. It needs to be good. I mean,
I'm still gonna watch it, but I'm watching it more out of curiosity about what exactly is, what is it?
They have changed the writers, haven't they? Needed a change.
Well, we're back to Russell T. Davis, a showrunner and stuff, and
Greedo's with us. Greedo and a speedo.
So big.
So big, so big.
So big.
Hey,
Oh.
Sonny. Sonny's here. How you doing, Sonny?
Oh, American penis so big.
What?
You haven't seen that episode of South Park? That's where I thought you were getting this from.
Oh, was it? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's all about it's called, I think it's part of Console Wars, back when they're trying to decide whether to get a PS4 or possibly a 3.
I have seen that, yeah. I have seen that.
They go to Japan and they're always like, oh,
Yeah.
man, it's so large.
Yeah.
Of course, makes Randy happy as always, because
Good to see you, Sonny. Hope you're doing well down under. I very much enjoyed your Action Force video. God, you know stuff about guns. I love how deadpan he is as well. Like, here, like
how German he actually is.
I'm sorry to stereotype our German friends, but it was the most stereotypical German you could be, Sonny. You are the epitome of a German weapons expert.
It was awesome.
Just totally deadpan, but God, to be fair, he knows a lot about guns. It was very watchable. It was very, I couldn't take my eyes off it. So well done, Sonny. It's good to see. Good to see. Blinky says, but yes, Chris, Children in Need, Doctor Who, Daleks, Tenet back. The video should have 1 million. I know. And Mr. Blobby was back as well.
How many, does anybody know how many numbers Blobby got? It'd be interesting to see if he outdid who.
I did watch the Blobby bit. I want to say, let's have a look at my YouTube. Let's have a little look at my history.
It's in my watch later thing. I haven't gotten to it yet because I want to torture other people with it when I watch it.
Let's have a little look. Mr. Blobby. Latest from Mr. That's terrible. Is that all it got? 14 hours ago, and he's only got 585 views.
No, that can't be right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
no love for Blobby.
No love for Blobby. Mr. Blobby. Good morning, Aslan. How's it going? Good to see you. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Welcome. He's a publicity stunt. He's desperate grab to get views back that have been lost over the last few years. I hope you're not talking about Mr. Blobby, our Messiah, Gareth. Mr. Blobby. He's everywhere.
Okay, so on the BBC Children in Need thing, he has 17,000 views.
There we go. That's more like it.
That's
more like it. Sonny's got a new Valaverse video coming up soon. Oh, Blobby got 17,000. There we go. Awesome.
Yeah, that's better.
Cat says, kill Blobby with fire. What? He's the Messiah. He's the second coming.
Well, it's only the Doctor Who one on their official thing only has 20,000. So he's only 3,000 behind the icon of Doctor Who.
There you go. That says everything
Wow.
you need. That says everything you need to know about Blobby.
The I was seeing that Valaverse. I don't know if this is a good thing or not. Is going to start selling at Walmart.
That's what Sonny's just said. Is it exclusives or everything or?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering because Super 7 GI Joe just started showing up at Walmart.
Right.
But it's the same ones that are on clearance on Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toys, and the ones you guys got for Joe back at full price.
I wonder why he doesn't have a retailer in why. What's with the English thing? Do you think there's a licensing problem there? Does he own the rights to Action Force in England? Do you think?
I would think well, I don't know. I would think he'd have to.
I'm wondering whether the words
there.
action and force are unpatentable, given that they're just generic words, action and force. I wonder whether that's, whether that's maybe he doesn't own the rights to it. Maybe that's I don't know, because he doesn't. Because I'll tell you why I'm wondering it. Because he hasn't remade any of the classic figures, has he? In Valaverse, he hasn't remade the Red Shadows or the Baron Ironblood or. He's just using the word Action Force, but he doesn't make any of the. He hasn't made a Skeletron, or a Kraken, or a Red Shadow. In fact, he's just made up new characters. So, I bet he doesn't actually own. I might be wrong here, but I bet he doesn't own the rights to the Palitoy Action Force brand.
Could be.
Why wouldn't you? He owns the brand Action Force. So why isn't he making the characters then?
Because he doesn't own the characters. He didn't buy the characters. He bought
the brand, none of the characters.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me. So who owns the characters then?
Probably still Marvel, I would suppose.
Hasbro owns them.
Yeah.
Well, they don't own Skeletron, do they? Because that's being made by another manufacturer. So I don't know. The main reason Valaverse has so little deals in Europe is due to the crazy terms and prices he's insisting on. I've heard from the mouths of various retailers. Yeah, it's strange that you would have thought that the Action Force UK market would be probably your biggest market for reselling Action Force figures. You would have thought, given the number of Action Force collectors over here. So it's odd that he doesn't really have many UK retailers. So I don't know. Hey, Dino. Doing to hang up more outside. Christmas lights. Go easy with the lights. Make sure especially if it's icy over there, be careful. He says, I may be wrong. I don't know. I mean,
that's the only thing I can think of is he doesn't own the characters.
Yeah. Because if you were gonna, I get buying the brand because it's a cool brand, Action Force. But you'd want if I was buying the Action Force brand, I would want to be selling in England because there's a lot of action, and in Europe because there's a lot of Action Force collectors because that was where the primary market was. So there's a lot of nostalgia for the line. And then B, I'd want to be utilizing the old characters. There's some really good Baron Ironblood and the Red Shadows. That's a cool, already made lineup of bad guys with very cool designs that you can, modernize to an extent. So I don't know. It seems like no one's really using that line. But Skeletron, obviously, that's been brought up, hasn't it, by another American indie toy maker because they're remaking the Robo Skull using the Skeletron branding. So,
Well, if they are, then that might be the people who own that character at least. And if they bought that character, they might have bought all of them. But
I don't know.
it's interesting. There we go. That fixed that. There.
GeForce says Valaverse is only at Walmart's. It has licenses for the name only. Yeah. Although he did a Desert Rat, didn't he? But then, again, that's probably not a patentable name, the Desert Rat, because the Desert Rats were actually a regiment
Rats Montgomery.
Yeah, they're a regiment in the British Army. You know,
Yeah.
a tank regiment. So, you know, I don't suppose that's even patentable.
So is anybody going to buy any of these Turtle / Masters of the Universe crossovers?
I'm gonna have to get a couple.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get a couple. Just because I'm a big fan of the Masters line and any kind of crossovers. I haven't got all of them, but I've got maybe half a dozen of the wrestler crossovers. Maybe not even half a dozen. Maybe three or four I've got.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I did the same thing. Once I see them, I'll probably decide which ones I really want to get.
The Turtles was kind of like my last toy line, I think, before I was well and truly indoctrinated into chasing girls around discos.
What a waste of time and money that was.
Yeah. I know.
Think of all the toy lines we could have collected. Well, I did collect them because I worked there, but I could have collected more if I hadn't wasted my time.
Yeah. TURTLE power.
It's interesting that they had me build this. This is his body. But one of the first steps they had me do was build his heart in.
Oh.
You can't get to it. It's inside the character.
That's such a typical Lego thing to do, though, isn't it? That's like
the
Lego builders being like,
I want them to use the exact same mold, paint it green, and have me be able to get in so I could change the Grinch's heart 3 sizes. Why are there no Grinch Legos?
Why are there no Grinch Legos? There aren't any Grinch Legos, are there?
Not really have Christmassy stuff, considering how much Christmas stuff they make.
What's Blinky say? It depends on the character. Maybe the first line of Action Force characters has generic names. Yeah, you obviously can't use. They couldn't really use the SAS. Z Force, though. I mean, that's not a real thing, is it? Z Force, that was made up.
Well, you could use the SAS. You can't. The government. You can't. You know. There's nothing stopping people from making that kind of stuff. I mean, not over here. Over here, the courts would say, yeah, you can't. You know, like when they make Buffalo Soldier stuff and things like that, the courts have basically said, yeah, the government can't actually own that because that's the people's property. So, you know, fuck off.
I would imagine the SAS is probably copyright at this point.
Yeah, but they would be owned. They'd be owned by the government, and the government can't own copyrights like that. Well, not in America.
The government can't own copyrights. Why not?
Because they're a government entity and they're the people. Or at least in the United States, they're the people. So we own that. If the government owned it, we'd own that copyright and we could use it. So it wouldn't.
Doesn't the seal of the presidency have some kind of copyright on it? I bet it does.
Not really. You can use that pretty much as you want, but there are rules to using it. Like in a good example of this is Disney World. Now, Disney World has American flags on all the buildings going down Main Street.
Yeah.
But they also follow the flag code. And the flag code says that those have to be taken down and put up every day at nightfall and at daybreak. And
Really?
they have to be taken down in inclement weather, and they have to have lights on them if they're going to be up overnight. So what Disney has done is those aren't actually American flags. You'll see that if you really look at them, they're missing a stripe or they're missing a star, so that they're American-esque flags, but they're not real American flags, so that they don't have to go up and down on those buildings every night.
Really? That's bizarre. Yeah. That's crazy.
Anything for the Dodge. Typical Disney.
Yeah. Yep. So it saves them time and money, because every day they have a flag ceremony and they put the flag up, and every evening they have a flag ceremony and take it down. It's actually a cool thing to watch.
Rick says, guess who owns the rights to the Royal CMP? That's the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, I believe, in Canada. It will blow your mind. It's got to be the King, surely.
Gotta be.
Gotta be.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the guys who made Dudley Do-Right.
Rick says the U.S. Post Office actually owns the names to all cities in the U.S. You're supposed to get their permission to make shirts and souvenirs. Is that right? That can't be right.
Well, there's some truth in that, but they can't really enforce it.
Disney owns the rights to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Bullshit.
I would assume so, because they bought the company that bought the company that made Rocky and Bullwinkle and Dudley Do-Right of the Mounties, and that would have come with it because they made that movie with Brendan Fraser.
There's no way an American corporation owns a royal seal.
I don't know. I argue with Rick a lot, but yes, that's the first thing I thought of.
There's no way. There's just no way. There's probably some like fake, like not, there's probably some like non-official Royal Canadian or Mountie something, but the Royal Seal is not something that can be bought.
Are you sure about that?
It's something that's accredited. You have to. It's something that has to be accredited. So.
I don't know. Somebody's typing away at their computer right now.
There'll be quite a few people typing away now.
Sure, we'll find out in a sec.
Yeah. We may have opened up a can of worms here. Perfect timing to go and visit Cat's sister. So we're on a well-known road in Colorado. This is a regular trip that we make now.
You kept skipping my comment. I said check your IG.
Check my ID.
IG, Instagram.
Oh, Instagram. If you're in a bikini wearing a pair of high heels, Kat, I love you.
Yeah, like I'd announce that to the world.
I'm going to end the stream now. You have a photo. Kat, it's just a shoe. Where's the leg? Where's the leg? Where's the foot? Where is the highly polished toenails and the naked leg and the bikini?
Nowhere yet.
It's just a foot. It's just a shoe. What am I supposed to do with that?
Enjoy it. You wanted a shoe.
I've got to imagine the rest of it.
Right. You're welcome.
I'm going to share this. I'm going to share this with the world.
Besides, that's not what I bought yesterday. That's old. I've had that.
Gentlemen, get your monkey socks that are ready for this. This is all we're getting, I'm afraid. For now. I'm allowed to share this out. Or is it just for me?
I don't care. It's a shoe.
Exactly. It's exactly my point. Exactly my point.
Okay, so this is from
Hold on a
September.
minute. Before we get to the controversy,
Uh-huh.
this is all we're getting, lads. This is all we're getting. So you kind of have to close your eyes and sit back and think of the Queen to imagine anything else.
Well, I don't want to think of the Queen. She's probably all wrinkly and moldy by now.
So there we go. Thanks, Lady Catherine.
You're
For a
welcome.
second there, I got quite excited.
Okay, so the Mountie image belongs to the RCMP again, after the police force decided not to renew its 5-year contract with the Walt Disney Company. Control of the trademarks have been given over to Disney when they hired the company to promote their image and protect them from being abused in the commercial marketplace. They now have enough knowledge and experience from Disney's help with commercial licensing to protect their own image. So they did for 5 years, but now apparently back in 2000, they got the rights back.
No offense, but what is wrong with our Canadian cousins? What's wrong with them?
Who knows better about marketing than Disney?
It just
It's true.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and they would have been, you know,
They're not doing a good job.
only 10 years, 20 years before that, they would have been working with Disney to get the Canadian Pavilion in Walt Disney World done. So the Canadian government would have been working with Disney anyway on something else back in the day. They're like, hey, we need help with this. And Disney was like, excellent. Come into my parlor. I mean, we can help you with that.
Scuba, you're just in time to see an erotic photo of one of Catherine's shoes. What month of the calendar was that for, Carol?
I haven't decided.
Okay.
Definitely not winter.
You should take these. Okay, this is a real idea. Now, don't mock it yet. Wait for the full thing to come out. All right. I think you should take random shoes with or without a foot and like go up to Pikes Peak and take a picture of a shoe on Pikes Peak, or to Garden of the Gods, or to Cave of the Winds, or, you know, all the stuff down there that you can get, you know, shots of. And maybe come up here for an afternoon and we could go to Casa Bonita. Has Ralphie ever been
there since I was 11?
Yeah. And
he says Ghost making his move live on the studs. Is this Ghost making his move live on the studs?
I am an excellent tour guide.
Is this happening right now?
Listen, I only go up to Denver.
We get blown off with an image of a shoe, and Ghost is straight in there.
At least he didn't diss my shoe.
Right, it was a nice shoe.
Well, I didn't diss it, but it's not
Maybe I'm shy. Huh? You ever think of that? Maybe I'm shy. Maybe I'm working up the courage, and you just kind of. At least Chris was encouraging.
Yeah.
God damn it, Chris! You see. Honestly. Do we also know that Cat knows how to read hieroglyphs?
I know. I tried to do that when I was younger, and I couldn't keep him in my head. I couldn't keep him straight.
So The story behind that is when I was in junior high in 6th grade, we had to do it for social studies project. So we had to actually write a whole letter, like to the pharaoh or to somebody of importance. So we had to actually do it. So I fell in love with it so much that I just kept going with it. And then I
You know
did
he's
it for
dead,
about
don't you?
4 years. I know, but the lesson was we had to learn ancient hieroglyphs, and then we had to learn to, like, we were actually in the times. It's kind of like a dumb book report, you know, but funner. But I still have, I had this beautiful plaque with the alphabet on it, and then I gave it to my old roommate when I was moving out. God, because I was just trying to make space. Because I was going from a whole house full of things to a one room place, and then but I still have a few of my books on how to read it and stuff like that. So I'm rusty, but I could write you something.
So
And
love. So
I have to brush it up on a few things, but
so basically, like love letter via hieroglyphs, or you know.
no, not a love letter. Just like, so you had to pick somebody, like a real person in history. So it could be to the pharaoh, it could be to whoever you wanted, but somebody of significance that we went over in class, and you had to write them a letter to show that you understood everything in the structure and stuff. So
Who was the hot chick? Who was the hot chick that was played
Nefertiti or Cleopatra?
by Cleopatra? There we go. Seacat, we could do some. You could be Cleopatra for 1 month. Can you?
yeah, walk like an Egyptian for sure.
Yeah, she's got dark hair, and you know, and who was who's the English? Who was the English actress?
Downtown.
Who was the English actress again? That played Cleopatra.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Elizabeth Taylor. So there we go.
Well, now it's going to be Gal Gadot.
Really?
Gal Gadot's the new one, yeah.
Oh, speaking
of cat and hotness, look at that. I have a Baroness now.
Ooh. So well, my son has Thanksgiving break next week, so I'm gonna actually take pictures of my Vader girl figure and start doing stuff with her next week. Do you
know Ghosty gave me a 12-inch Baroness that I'm gonna I'm thinking about customizing it into a 12-inch cat, a Vader's girl, so I can do things with my 12-inch.
Well, I have a giant dewback I'm gonna put her on, post the pictures on. I mean, I'm gonna do a lot of fun things with her.
Naked on a dewback.
You can't take her armor off. Sorry.
You can imagine, though.
So you're gonna take a 12-inch figure and play with your 3 3/4.
You sent me a share pic. Oh, people are sending me pictures now. These are going to be shoes. Where have you sent me a picture? Oh, is it in Twitter? What's he sent? Oh, nice. That's nice. Oh, yeah. What are they? Which one are they? I had those. Do you know, Blinky? Me and my best friend at school each bought a pair of these back in the day. And I had the black ones and he had the white ones, and then we'd mix and match because we were the same size shoe. I forget which ones they are though. Who can say which ones? There should be a toggle on them. They don't look right. There should be a toggle on the laces. There should be a red toggle on the laces. There you go. I'll share it.
Huh.
There should be a.
Those are Jordans. That's a picture of a Jordan.
Yeah. Oh, Blinky. That's right. A 12-inch cat and a blobby figure.
Wait, who said that?
That could work, couldn't it?
Who just
Blinky.
gave you that idea? Listen,
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
That's a great idea.
Jonathan. I thought we were
That's a
friends.
great idea.
But
It's a
now
great
it's very
idea.
clear that you hate me. So
That's a great idea. We could do a slow-mo of the Blobby undressing Vader's girl, 12-inch.
I just vomited in my mouth.
De-armoring.
Oh, disgusting.
Bet you that'd get more than 17,000 views.
Yeah.
No, please.
I like those Air Jordans. I'm sure there should be a toggle on the laces, though. A plastic toggle.
There are a couple things I don't understand in collecting world, and shoes is one of them. I just don't get it. Because how do you buy to invest? Do you buy a simple common size? So, you know, I'm going to give it to you that they look cool on the.
You're buying,
like I wear a size 14 shoe. So
buying them for.
I'm not going to buy a ton of shoes that I won't ever be able to resell for to somebody.
Is American sizes bigger than UK? Is there a 14 big?
You bet they are, baby.
Is there
I think they're only by one size. So
yeah, there's just
there'll be a 13 over here.
One size.
Still big.
Jesus. What you got down there? A bloody python.
Anaconda.
13.
Get it right.
It's got an anaconda. Jesus, that's big. 13. I'm a 10 myself. How tall are you? You're taller, aren't you? Are you 6'4", Ghost?
6'3".
Yeah, Scuba says we're huge. Yeah, I bet Scuba's got a.
It's one of the main reasons we refuse to go metric, is because then you'd make our shoe sizes small, and you know, not going to have that.
You have to be awkward though. Why do you have to have one size difference? Now that would have been you that has decided to do that, because obviously we've been going longer. So at some point you decided, oh, we're going to make our shoes one size different. It would have been you that made that decision to do that. But so why? You know, why do you have to be awkward?
Freedom, baby.
Black toggles. Yeah, they came with toggles, definitely.
I'm hungry.
Everyone's sending me weird pictures. What's GeForce sent me? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? GeForce sent me a picture. What do you reckon it is? Is it him in a shoe?
Yes.
Everyone's sending me their shoe pics. GeForce has sent me his. Here we go. Now, have a guess. GeForce has sent me a shoe pic. Guess what shoe he has sent me. You'll never get it. You'll never get it.
Is it a figure inside the shoe?
Nope.
What then?
Well, Ed, guess what shoe that GeForce would send?
Just lawn mowing shoes.
Nope. You'd never guess it. I wouldn't have guessed it. I don't know. I'm surprised these
high heels.
Out of everything, out of all the shoes you could have sent me, this is what he sent. I'm quite surprised myself.
Stiletto?
A horseshoe.
High shoe. High heels.
A Puma football boot.
Nice.
Puma football. Of all of the shoes. Now, one, it's surprising that he sent a football boot, and two, if you're gonna send a football boot, he sent a Puma, which is a bloody German football boot. Of all the football
Boots are
boots
good
you
over
could have
here.
sent,
Most of the kids who play soccer over here use that. I think we did.
What?
Puma.
Are you
Really?
saying Puma? Puma?
It's a Puma. Not Puma. It's a
Puma. That's it. Puma.
Puma. I don't know. There's some crazy accents.
of all of the things that you sent me, GeForce,
Okay, so shoes. U.S. and U.K. shoe sizes are measured in barleycorns, which are roughly 1/3 inch in length. However, the U.S. starts counting from 1, which is why U.S. sizes are slightly larger than their U.K. equivalents. This has been the same since.
Why would you start counting from 1? Why? Why would you
Because
start?
we didn't want to start from 1/3.
Why?
Why would you start counting from 1/3 inch? Because it's easier. Okay, now you're throwing off your metric argument because it's easier to go 1, 2, 3, 4 than 1/3 of an inch, 2/3 of an inch.
This is crazy.
Bye-bye.
This is crazy.
She got you a donut? Do you have all your stuff?
Oh.
Okay.
Even Grimlock.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
We want
Oh,
donuts.
you found the lightsaber.
It's in there.
I know, I said you found it. See,
Chat, do you guys have voodoo donuts down there?
No.
Yeah, they're all right. I
We
don't know if you need to pay $5 for a donut, but you know.
We have Amy's Donuts that does like eccentric stuff, but I think they're kind of overrated and they're expensive.
Yeah.
We got this at her Walmart.
At her Walmart?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
King Supers, actually.
Oh, King Supers, sweet. Bye.
Jumpy. Oh, Jumpy's got some love for the
I'm gonna
Pumas.
put this right here.
He had the Puma Dalglish gold boots.
Huge.
Oh, no, that's not it.
You got some Quasars. They got nicked.
Dalglish.
Dalglish.
Dalglish isn't that a detective?
Kenny Dalglish, King Kenny.
Kenny Dalglish. He's a Scottish stroke Liverpudlian footballer. Manager.
Did you take a shower last night?
Metric for the win. Go
Raphael.
metric or go home. What are we? Are we? I don't understand. I don't understand the word metric. When it comes to shoes.
Well, I don't think you use. I don't know if you use.
Probably because
It still. It says we both still
But-
use barleycorn.
Yeah, we
So-
use imperial.
well,
we
you
don't. We
know,
don't
it's
use
okay.
metric.
It should still be okay.
But I don't understand. I don't
you want it in
understand
the
why
microwave?
why we both use imperial, but you use a different one.
So what?
You
I know
changed
you
it.
can put stuff. You can wrap
we
it.
changed
in a
it
damn paper
because
towel, but that
people
might
wanted it to
melt
be
it a little
easier.
bit. But we
Same
can
reason they
try
say
it.
that everybody should use metric because metric by tens, counting by tens, and
No,
it's
that's
easier.
too long. That'll explode.
So basically, you couldn't understand it.
So
you
can
have
I
to
do like
simplify
7?
it.
No, we made it easier to understand.
You couldn't get. You found you couldn't understand. You couldn't
Yeah,
understand.
more like
basically.
so you wrap it. In a
I'm
damp
pretty
paper
sure that
towel,
you know
just a few seconds.
we
it
didn't
should be
probably
okay.
do that.
What do you mean?
Because
We
you don't
wouldn't
want
have.
the
We wouldn't
inside,
have.
'cause I'm
We
pretty
would
sure
have
that's
kept it the
still-
same, wouldn't we?
It's not.
I don't know.
Millennium Rex says he's a 44. That's a
Not like
European
those long
size. You
ones
see,
that I actually
I don't understand
use,
those
like
European
something
sizes.
inside.
He's 44 barleycorns,
Looks like it, so that's why. I
which
said
is 1/3 of an inch each, and then you have to do conversions, and then there you go. Bob's your uncle, unless he's
I
not.
don't understand a
Then he's your aunt.
thing.
Donnie's
What
your
are
aunt.
you saying?
So why? But you haven't really answered though. Why is yours 1? Because you start at 1. And we start at 0.
What is it?
Let's see.
I might understand what the saying is.
I've never understood the saying Bob's your uncle. I don't understand that.
Roger, what?
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your
You-
uncle?
I watched this Australian plumber guy and he says it too with a very heavy
Yeah.
Perth
Oh, I
accent.
think it's a figure of speech.
It's a figure of speech, but you've got to follow it
Yes,
up.
I
with
know
Fanny.
it is, but I don't understand it.
You've got to follow it up with Fanny's your aunt.
Yeah.
I mean, you do. That's what you have to follow it up with.
I
Bob's your
understand.
uncle.
Your uncle.
Fanny's your aunt. Isn't that right, Pops?
Yeah, absolutely spot on.
See?
That's a lot of cars.
It is. It's a car dealership. Like 10 of them.
Rex used to. Oh, there's Mystere. How's it going, Mystere? How you doing, Chief?
Okay, so I linked a post to a site that talks about the development of shoe sizes around the world, and that we had to. It seems like they had to somebody ended up deciding to standardize them because barley corn can vary from 4 millimeters to 15 millimeters depending on cultivation. So then there's the Europeans that use something called adding a Paris point.
It's a great octopus.
Why is
Europeans
the
is an
UK
adult size
and US
43 in Europe,
You know
I
what I
think.
think is in there?
shoe size? Why are UK and US shoe size different? Right, shoe size in the United Kingdom. Shoe size. Where is that gone? I can't hear everyone. Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right, here we go. Where's this gone? Shoe size in the United Kingdom, Ireland, Pakistan, and South Africa is based on the length of the last. Is based on the length of the last. Based on the length of the last used to make the shoes measured in barley corns, a third of an inch. Starting from the smallest size deemed practical, which is size 0. Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's for children.
Yeah.
Yeah. But children's sizes range from 0 to 13 and then start over again at adult size 1.
Although this sizing standard is numeral. In Australia and New Zealand, the UK system is followed for men. So this says, get this. In Australia and New Zealand, the UK system is followed for men and children, but women follow the US sizings just to complicate things.
Well, just to make it even more complicated, in the United States, we have 2 different measuring systems. One is called standard, and the other's
Customary.
common or something like that.
Customary. Why have you got 2 sizes?
I don't know. Probably East Coast, West Coast, or something.
Brannock device. So you have to go changing things up.
So the modern system that we use today was developed in Australia, Canada, Ireland, New Zealand, the UK, and the US. But then each of those countries also devised their own way of numbering. A UK women's size 5 is called a size 7 in the US.
Yeah, you have to make yours sound bigger, you see. Everything you do has to be bigger.
Oh, and better. Don't forget it's better.
I don't know about better.
And
It's like
then,
engines.
it looks like everything here was standardized in 1920 when they invented, those, I don't think they use them anymore. Remember those metal things you'd put your foot in and it would slide up and down? And
it's called the Braddock device. The Braddock device.
And that was created in the early 20s to try and help standardize things a little bit.
Braddock device. Interesting.
So mainland Europe and some Latin countries have developed a continental system known as the Paris point. And adds 2 to the continental system. This is actually a rather large and entailed.
This is actually quite complicated. It's not like.
And you're not going to get this kind of content anywhere but on the Lego Studs.
Nowhere else will you get this kind of discussion. Yeah. To be honest. I mean, to be honest, you never even knew you wanted to know about this, but you do.
Yeah.
And we're bringing it to you.
And a lot of you have clicked on that link. You have because you want to know, and then you started reading. And now you're like, I wonder if I don't have to read, if there's just a quick YouTube video I could watch about this. And I bet you there is.
So this is the place to come. We've been telling you for ages. You get Lego building, you get love making advice, you get perspective photo shoots for calendars. You get a little bit of everything.
Scenic byways of Colorado.
We've all become accustomed to the roads of Colorado at this point. I'm telling you, I could just drop me off in Colorado and I'll be a Cat Sisters in 5 minutes. And it won't be weird at all.
When her husband answers the door.
Yeah, that's not wise.
Just randomly drop by on a Sunday and say, hey, I'm here to pick up Raffy.
All right, let's put that in there. Let's put that in there. It's coming together. Yeah. Shoe sizes. What else? Yeah. Electrical sockets. You guys have the worst electrical sockets ever.
That 2-pin stuff.
We made the electrical socket, so ours are right.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Tesla and Edison invented
Nope.
sockets.
Nope. Common misconception. It's like the telephone. Another misconception.
Is that another thing you guys invented?
Of course.
Of course it is, Chekhov.
Didn't he invent the
So
rifle?
it was actually Joseph Swan that was the first person to demonstrate an electrical light. Thomas Edison made the discovery a few years later, and then Tesla developed the alternating current after that. But it was actually a Brit that did it first, Joseph Swan. You guys don't teach that in your schools.
Well, no, because he didn't do anything with it. He wasted it.
No, like everything, we create these things and give them to the world, like the internet.
Yeah.
Now, Al Gore created the internet. I don't know what you're talking about.
I love Al Gore. What happened to that inconvenient truth thing he did? Do you remember that?
Yeah, we're all supposed to be dead by now.
I know.
Is that where they flew around the world in a private jet, telling us that we're all burning up the outside?
Yeah, we're all gonna burn. That's why it can be mean, and sometimes I feel bad when I watch it, but South Park took him down so good with that whole man bear pig thing. And
he was remarkably not remarkably, that's probably the wrong word actually, strangely like acceptant and not upset the fact that he was robbed in that election. Like, didn't he clearly win? And they robbed him?
No, he didn't clearly win. That was the whole problem.
Well,
and then unlike other people, he's allowed to be an election denier and made Florida go through all that.
Yeah.
And then in the end, the Supreme Court was like, no, you have to count that stuff. Go back and count. And when they counted, Bush ended up winning by like 500 or 600 votes.
Yeah. It wasn't a lot.
And now, of course, they're like, oh, well, there was fraud. And no, we're told there's no such thing as election fraud. There's no such thing as ballot box stuffing and everything we clearly know happens in every election.
Yeah, he was a bit crazy, that Bush, wasn't he? The best bit was when they were interviewing him on the golf course, and they asked him a question, and he gave an answer, and then I can't remember what it was. Gave an answer, and then said, "Now watch me drive." That was brilliant.
Being an old baseball guy, when that guy threw a shoe at him, I thought it would have been hilarious if he would have caught it and threw it right back at him. But he just dodged.
Good old Bush.
Bit like the draft.
Exactly. Well, he didn't. He was in the reserves.
He was.
So, and everybody's like Bush is a moron. He is a jet fighter pilot, you know.
Yeah, he's
He
crazy.
may not be the best at speaking, but you know,
Old Bush and Blair together when they got together were right. Old Blair was kind of semi-normal until he met Bush, and then they both turned a bit weird.
I think a lot of Bush's issues came from so many years of drinking, and then I know some alcoholics that have quit drinking, but they've never really been right again. They've done too much damage to their brain.
Rex says my favorite shoes are Echo. G-Force is into Adidas.
My favorite shoes are whatever is on sale at Walmart.
There's that. Have I done that? Now clips onto the.
I have not yet bought that set, but I'm hoping it's on sale on Thursday.
What this Batwing, sir?
Yeah, I'm hoping that get some sort of clearance and a special deal on them or something. And buy
it's only the little one. Yeah, it was $24.99 here. I need to get the Batmobile one now as well. This little Batmobile.
Yeah. Well, and then there's a Batman Returns Batman.
Oh, was there?
And then there are three. I think there's 3 Batman '89 sets, and then the other one, the Batman Returns.
Right,
I did just pick up one of the Buzz Lightyear Starship things. That was on clearance.
I still haven't seen that film.
I won't watch it, but I don't need a prequel movie that's not a prequel movie. I was hoping they were making a movie about the toy is made of from a movie and a TV series, Buzz Lightyear. I was hoping they were making that, and they didn't.
I just won an auction. Do you want to see what I won?
Uh-oh.
I think this is a good deal because over here they're quite expensive. I think in America they are a lot cheaper, but over here they go for a minimum of £20 each, and some of them are over 100. But they're very large figures. They're like maybe 8-inch. And when I was a kid, there was a lad on my estate. They were quite rare over here. There was a lad on my estate that had them, and these are these figures you can basically use as weapons. And you can smack them around. You could probably kill somebody. You could probably smack someone to death with one of them.
That's what I used to use my KISS lunchbox for, which is why it was taken away.
Right. And I bought my first one the other day because I was like, I've got the Hasbro. I've got quite a few of the Hasbro ones, but they're 4-inch. But I was like, I need some of the older ones. And this was the one. This is the line that became before the Hasbro. Any guess so far?
Shogun Warriors.
Tango.
The first one I got, which I bought recently, is Hillbilly Jim.
Billy Jim?
Hillbilly Jim.
I don't know. Well, the line I know is Big Jim.
That's him there. Look, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, Hillbilly Jim.
Yep.
That's
so it's the LGNs,
LGN.
the LGN
LGN
wrestlers. They do 2 lines. They do a 4-inch like mini line, and they do an 8-inch line. And I just won this on eBay auction. Literally, no one was bidding for it, and it's 10 of them.
Wow. Really? Are those all? Those are all LGNs. Oh my
They're
god.
all LGN 8-inch. They aren't the best ones. So these are
Are
the
you
characters.
kidding? You got a Nightheart in there to start with.
Yes, but
Put
I
that
don't
back
know
up
all
there.
of them. So there's a
Well, I'll
there's a.
tell you all of them. Put your picture up there.
Oh, okay.
Kitty cat. Kitty cats. More kitty cats. Okay, the one on the top, I believe, is Bruno Sammartino.
Like
Coco Beware is next to him.
He actually smelt my finger the other night.
That one I don't know. That's Ravishing Rick Rude.
Nope.
Nightheart's the one on the end.
Yep.
I can't see that. The one with the on the bottom row. One is Rick Martel, I believe, and the other's Paul Orndorff, I think. The other two I don't know off the top of my head.
Yep. So they are. So I've been
Wow.
through. I've named them. They are Brian Blair, who I didn't know who that was. Bruno Sammartino, you got correct.
Corporal Kitchener, that's the one I couldn't remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Hillbilly Jim, I've already got. Jim Brunzell, I don't know who he was.
Yeah, he didn't wrestle for a long time.
Jim Neidhart is who's Brett's partner, obviously. Paul Orndorff, you got Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah.
The guy in the Hawaiian shirt though is Sid Jones. I didn't know who he was. Not
Coco Beware.
No, Sid Jones apparently. Ted Arcidi. I don't know who he was.
Ted Arcidi. Yeah.
And Tito Santana in purple tights. There's one other that I haven't got that I can't name. But anyway, how much do you reckon they are worth? How much would you pay in America for those?
Probably at least $15 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
Usually 10 to 15, depending on how scuffed up they are.
Yeah, they're a little bit worn. Some are worse than others, but they're definitely play worn. So there's 10 in total. And
10, I would say you'd pay at least $100 to $150 for all 10.
Okay, that's what I paid. That's what I won. £52.
Oh, wow, that's not bad.
Plus $3.99 postage. So there was one person that bid £50, and then I put on a crazy bid, and it only went up to 52. So that's not bad, is it?
No. Some of those LGN, especially the last couple series of them, are very expensive. When I had that hot water tank burst earlier in the month, I had a box of them on card. And so now all the cards are ruined and gross and,
Yes, Gareth, I do have a Gorax. There he is. From Nema Toys. This isn't my toy collection. This is just my desk with sort of the most recent pickups. Most of my toy collection's in storage, but there's also, if you're familiar with Barbarian Rage, Scott Cherry, there is a skeleton Ram Man there. But I like all these bootlegs. So I like all these Galaxy Warriors. These are cool. These are what I call the Perv Squad. So I do like picking these up. And Mr. Blobbies. There's Blobbies everywhere. Blobby.
I have a ton of PVCs and stuff like that I'd love to get out, but I don't have a desk space like you do.
Blobby. Mr. Blobby cassette. Oh, and there is my USS Blobby.
Yes.
Made by Pod Racing Velveteen.
That is awesome. That's just
that's such a cool thing.
Yeah, it's just the coolest thing.
There can't be any more, can there? I can't imagine there's another USS Blobby. I can't imagine it unless you've made another one, Palps. I can't believe there's another one.
It's a one-off, unless
it's a one-off.
Started a trend and somebody's copied. But hey,
there's my Blobby DeLorean and my Blobby and Carbonite as well. There on the front row. I did get another Krang recently. Supertron started the Krang thing going.
See my Krang.
Oh, let's have a look at your Krang.
Ah, that's awesome.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
So he's got like a little Lego head, and he fits into. So fits on the
I don't
bottom.
remember when Lego had the Turtles line, if they actually did a Krang or not. I'm gonna have to look into that.
I don't know. I know they did some, didn't they? But and there's
Because that just screams, using that ecto suit thing for him.
Oh, is that one of your drawings? Is that another one of yours?
that could be.
Oh, look at that. Look at this. Oh, I'll tell you
Nice.
what. How did you
Yeah.
add green to a black
It's paint,
Wow.
acrylic paint.
paint? Wow.
Yeah.
That is super.
And that's a white paint pen.
Wow. That is cool. That is very cool. Gareth, I love Ewoks. So when I first started collecting many years ago, I was just all about Ewoks, and back then you could pick up a low grey, like at a boot sale or on eBay for like £1. So I used to just collect low greys, and I've got hundreds of low greys. I've got a couple of beta Kenners there, nice Imperial Guard and a Dengar.
Cool.
Nice. What's that? A Taiwan Boba Fett?
No, it's an original Palatoy. I played with 1980s Palatoy Fett.
Is he Hong Kong or Taiwan? It's normally one of the two, isn't he?
I don't know. Yeah, but in Birmingham many years ago.
Very nice.
Very well played with.
Joey's joined us, the Padawan collector. How you going, Joey?
Hey, Joey.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Very nice. I love beta Star Wars figures. They've gone up quite a bit now, but back in the day, you used to be able to just get low greys. Or I don't know how many Claw 2s I've got, but quite a few of those. And I love the beta ones because they've been played with so much. They've been loved so much. And I like the common beaters you get. Like Luke's nose is always rubbed off. Jedi Knight Luke has always got his nose rubbed off. And...
That's I got that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see if I can find him.
I do like collecting grading figures. Most of mine are in storage, but I have got quite a stack of graded ones up here that I haven't put away yet. In fact, there's a monkey lizard there. Look.
Why is he? Can he breathe? Are there holes?
He's
The
in
hell?
hibernation. He's in hibernation.
Oh, okay.
What's Palp's got there?
It's Luke with his rubbed off nose.
Yeah, yeah. Has that been repackaged?
Yeah. I wanted to display a few on the wall, but
yeah,
his nose is just like gone.
I love cocaine Luke. He's that Luke just lifted up so much in the cantinas of Tatooine that he blew his nose out like Daniela Westbrook.
Yes,
he did so much. He did so much spice that he's had to have nose surgery.
My favourite Luke is the Bespin one, Bespin Lucas.
Do you prefer Luke Bespin? Yeah, I think he's a lot of people's favourites. It was always like Jedi Knight Luke for me, but yeah, I can understand that one. Who is it? Is it Yorkie Bespin? Have you followed his channel? He's got in fact, he's got a great sneaker collection of Adidas Speciales. He collects Adidas Speciales and then Bespin Lukes, and he's just got hundreds of Bespin Lukes. What's Catcher against him?
I think my Luke is a little leady.
Chopper!
A chopper. And is that a loft cat?
Is it a loft cat? It's a loft cat. What are they? They don't look like Pops. What are they?
Hold on. Let me grab.
I don't recognize those.
Hold on. Let me grab the little box.
I don't recognize those.
I found them yesterday because I went to a different place And I've seen Grogu ones.
Oh, I saw those. Oh, they're the bounty
But-
ones. Yeah, I think yeah. Okay, I've not seen
But
them.
I absolutely love cats, and I don't have any, so this is my first little one.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
they're
so
amazing.
cute.
Yeah.
And then Chopper's like got his hands on his hips with his attitude. So I've been posing him
I love
like
Chopper
that, 'cause
so
he's
much.
like, what? And then it's
Yeah.
Baby Ahsoka.
Chopper, the war criminal.
Yeah.
That's why I love him so much.
Yeah.
It's like,
Chopper's cool.
Chopper, did you just kill like 200,000 people?
That's funny. That's cool. All right, we've got 5 minutes to go. This is what 2 bags of the Batmobile looks like. Not Batmobile, I keep saying that. The Batwing. So I did get there in the end. I've still got 2. I didn't quite do the 3rd bag, but hopefully we'll be able to finish him next week. I've not got to the Joker yet. There is a Joker in this, but he must be in the final bag. So there you go. That's the thing.
Oops.
I am building up my stock, by the way. So just warning you people out there, I'm building up my stock of Mr. Blobby cassettes to send people.
Sorry.
So we're gonna get Mr. Blobby back to the number 1, back to the charts. So,
excuse me, I don't know.
I found my original Walkman, so if I were to happen to get one of those, I would definitely use it.
I can guarantee there's already fucking guarantee that's happening.
You can guarantee it's going into the box that will eventually maybe come to me.
Yes, along with the vinyl. I'm just gonna go to the door, but the postman's here. Wait a minute.
On a Sunday.
Postman, it's Sunday.
Special delivery for rum.
Yeah.
So I mean, we get Amazon and couriers, but postman is very.
That is true. We do get Amazon now, especially now that it's Christmas.
Yeah.
So curious, does Australia or New Zealand have anything like Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
Because I know they have days of Thanksgiving in England and stuff, but of course they don't have what would be our version of.
Yeah, we don't have.
I don't think they do.
Because Canada has one.
They might celebrate the fact that we kicked
Commonwealth
them all off the boat.
Yeah, they're just.
They might be thankful of that.
Thankful that they're gone. Is all that matters.
We eventually hit land. It's like, yay. So sending all our wayward criminals there years and years ago.
Yeah. Is it a bacon crisp? What did we get, Rum?
Amazon have come, I believe, because it was Black Friday yesterday. So
it's been
there
Black
was a
Friday.
set.
Black Friday on Saturday. What?
Say again.
Black Friday on Saturday.
Sorry, yeah, on Friday it was Black Friday, and this was down to $24.99, which I thought was a bargain.
Nice.
Which is the McLaren double set.
I just got 5 of those car sets. They were on sale at Walmart for $24 a piece.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
So is that named after Malcolm McLaren, who invented punk rock? None of which I've just said is true, of course. But
inventor of the Sex Pistols,
yeah.
and Vivienne Westwood's ex as well.
Yeah.
So she's crazy, Vivienne Westwood. Absolutely crazy.
You would be too.
Yeah.
After all those drugs.
Love that Sex Pistols album though. It's the only album they did, but great album. Yeah, There we go. Right, we're at the end, Mr. Palps. Oh, there we go. Mandalorian. That looks different to mine. I don't remember all the green. Have you customized that?
Oh yeah, well they just put the these studs that he shoots out the front. I've got to put them somewhere. So
Yeah.
I just stick them on the front there, and then we built mini Hogwarts.
Well, that's cool. Huh?
Oh, I'm building a birthday cake. Okay.
And then obviously the stormtrooper.
Nice. Very nice.
These red bits on show.
Yeah.
Again, you have to store the bullets somewhere.
Very good. If you're not following the Nuclear Jawa on Instagram, or on Twitter, but I recommend Instagram because you get to see photographs of a lot of cool stuff. Go to the Nuclear Jawa. Nuclear Jawa. Do it.
Do it.
He's got monkey lizards. He's got Star Wars stuff. He's got a lot of cool stuff.
The dog.
I like
the dog.
There's a dog. There's a cool dog. There's some cool stuff over there. So do it.
There we go.
Right.
The Emperor commands you.
I want to officially announce that coming soon. We haven't got an exact date on it yet, but we're working on it. We will be officially launching and supporting a Vader's Girl calendar that will be available on Teespring. I'm not telling you what my percentage is, but I can
Ain't
assure
gonna be higher
you
than
folks,
mine.
I can assure you folks, you are going to need a fresh monkey sock for this one. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh my gosh.
You should figure out a way to package a monkey sock with it.
That's a great idea. With free monkey sock. That's a great idea. But we're talking shoes, and we're talking Sith, we're talking heels and bikinis, baby, and lightsabers. And we're going full Sithy. We're going Happy Sithmas. So get your pre-orders in. In fact, let us know in the chat. Give me a yay or a nay if you're up for some Vader's Girl calendar action. Yay or nay, please. Watch the chat go wild now. This is going to happen.
All for nay. All for nay.
Yay or nay? Would you be up for a Vader's Girl calendar? A Sithy heels and bikinis Vader's Girl calendar. I think this could be the start of something beautiful.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you puzzle streaming this week, Kat?
Yes, my kiddo has Thanksgiving break this week, so
Oh.
I have to set up times tonight, but I'll be streaming a lot more this week since he has off.
Great. Good.
Yeah.
So make sure. What's he doing there? G4 says yippee ki. So we've got
Quick
one
custom
sale
of
there.
a budgie smuggling Krang.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
This is wrong.
Rawzav says that we're talking Dark Cat. Hell yay. We are. It's exactly what we're talking. Pete says yay. But has she agreed? Well, don't worry about the minor details. We've got an affirmative from Chip. Right, Mr. Ghost.
Sir, Monsieur Dabe.
What's that from?
Harry Potter.
Ah, okay.
And he has a book. He has you put the sock in it. Comes with a sock he can hold. Or they also made him a birthday cake from earlier in the movie that he can give to Mr. Potter. And then this quick little cassette. These are $5 at Walmart if anybody wants one.
Yeah, they're good. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So they do other MTV ones. They've got the MTV astronaut. They've got a set with him. So I was looking to see quality and stuff on this before I bought him. So I probably will buy him tomorrow.
Yo, Gap's woken up.
Gap just woke up. Time.
Very cool.
So I have every weekday at 10:30 in the morning here, my time. There will be a new video put up. I have stuff through I think the first week of December already, and I've still got like 20 more I need to post. So probably at least through Christmas there'll be a video almost every day.
Wow.
And every Thursday at 10 a.m. I'm going to go back to Lego Stream.
Very good.
So
he's back.
I don't think it's going to interfere with anybody, but this Thursday will be the first one. It'll be at 10 a.m. Anybody can welcome to join, play, bring models, bring puzzles, sort comics, sort cards. If you have nothing better to do on Thanksgiving, I did it after the parade. So once the parade's over, I'll probably be on.
Ross's getting majorly excited by this calendar and free monkey sock idea. Tell you what, we're gonna be quids in here, Cat. Right, well, make sure you get your ghost notifications on this week, people. He's back. He's well and truly back. All right, we'll go over the 2 hours mark, so we're gonna bid you a fond farewell. Massive thank you everyone for watching us and supporting us. Make sure you head on over to the Salacious Rum channel tomorrow night, because Salacious will be putting through Pete's Toys and Tings for an hour. So there'll be get to find out a little bit more about Pete's and his collecting, and I'm sure there'll be 1 or 2 salacious questions that take place. Maybe a bit of Star Wars roleplay. Who knows? Have a enjoyable rest of your weekend, everyone. Please be safe this week. When's Thanksgiving? Is that a thing coming up soon? Thursday. Okay. If we don't see you before then, have a happy Thanksgiving. Massive thank you to the MLA. Hashtag MLA. You guys rock. Cry God for Harry, England, and St. George. And remember, shoe sizes are better in England.
They're just smaller, like most things there.
Goodbye.
So small, so tiny.
Tasty. Tastier.
Some things just have to be said. To all the monkey lovers out there in England, down under, the States, around the world, in KoWaK. Monkey lizards make very good lovers. That's right, it's true.